What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the Hasbro Transformers Legacy Evolution Twincast and Rewind, which I don't have on camera here. So this is of course, a repaint of the blaster mold that we got with, I believe it was Legacy. Yeah, so they've obviously recolored it and they gave us the other tape. Now, it's a little strange that we're getting Rewind with this guy instead of getting him kind of on his own, because if you have Blaster, you need Rewind and Eject. So the only way to get him is to get Twincast. Anyway, here he is. It's actually pretty nice looking. You got a nice new head sculpt or face sculpt there. It's got the smiling kind of face with metallic blue eyes and painted yellow face with silver up here. You got the yellow paint here for the chest with, I believe there's a paint or something. Yeah, there's something, a film on this of red to give that red look, but it is still translucent. So I'm not sure exactly how they did that. Nice Autobot tempo detail there. Red paint here. Black paint for the toes. Metallic blue for the shoulders. Here's the back. He's one of the cleanest Legacy figures we've gotten. Very, very solid. Not a lot of gaps. There's a little bit here on the inner arms. It pretty much has become a standard for these. But other than that, he's pretty solid. This, again, was sent to me by G. Tony. He actually wanted these, and I happened to find them. So thanks, G. Tony, for allowing me to take a look at these. Let's go over his articulation. The head is on a ball joint. It gets up to there, down to there. A little bit of side to side, and it rotates all the way around. Shoulders can rotate on this friction joint here, go up to there. Rotation at the bicep. Single jointed elbow gets a little past 90 degrees. You have an outwards movement on this, and you get a little bit inwards movement because it allows you to have him press his own button. So that's a feature they didn't need to put, because for transformation it actually goes out this way. So nice that they did that. Coming down the waist, you have a rotation there. If you move this back hip skirt out of the way, it goes up to there, back to there, out to the side. Rotation at the thigh at a cut joint. 90-degree bend at the knee, ankle tilt, and a toe tilt up, so you can get some walking poses if you want to. You can also open up his chest plate here, and of course you can put the tape inside. I like to put it like this so that it doesn't scratch this nice gold paint here, but you can put it however you like. Or you can put it this way and then close it up, and it fits in nicely there, and he can press his own button to eject him out of there. Now I find that this one's a little bit tight, maybe due to the paint, but the tolerance is a little tight, so I don't know if it's different from before. But let's take a look at the tape. Not too shabby. Pretty easy transformation. You go ahead, take the legs, fold those down and rotate. Take the arms, rotate those down, and we'll get the hand towards the front. Come to the back here, we'll flip out his head and rotate it 180 degrees. And there is Rewind. And he looks pretty good. Got some red and metallic blue for the eyes. Gold paint for the chest. And translucent blue. Now they did eject with metallic or translucent as well, so I kind of understand why they did it, but I don't know. Oh, I guess I have the legs backwards here. There we go. That's better. Yeah, you don't want to see that big pin there, but yeah. So I understand why they did it, and now he'll match. But I really do wish it was just a solid black and a solid blue, because it does kind of stand out. But he does look nice. There he is next to Twincast. You also get the blaster, which we got before. You can just get one of these done in the black plastic. It's a nicely sculpted gun. It looks good. That you can put in his arm, either arm. You can blast some Decepticons. Or if you want, you can store it back here. Or anywhere. There's a million ports, but you can just store it however you like. Or you can have a sidearm piece, whatever you want to do. And for a quick size comparison, there he is next to the Earthrise Optimus. Basically the exact same size. They're both Voyagers, so it makes sense. But he looks good. He scales well with the rest of the retail line. All right, now let's get this guy transformed into his tape deck mode. So go ahead and close up the feet. And we'll take the legs, rotate the waist 180 degrees. That'll bring this to the front. Take these, you're going to rotate to the outside. And you can lift this off to the back. Open up this panel here, and then this panel right here. And now that's basically ready. One leg. So we'll do the same thing on this side. Open this up. Open up the panel. Open up that panel. Rotate it, and now that's ready. For the arms, we're going to come and fold the hands to the outside, and then these are going to, let's see, rotate in like this. Same for this one. Rotate the hand to the outside, and we're going to rotate this up like this, and both arms just sit to the side. Come to the back here, you're going to open up this panel, fold the head in, and then close that up. And now we can take these pieces, and these are going to come around. And there's one little tricky piece. That tab has to go into the bottom of the arm. So get that lined up first. It can be a little bit tricky, but once you get that, then it tends to go together a little bit better. All right, same on this side. Rotate this up, make sure you hit that tab on the bottom first. And then once you get that, you can take this and bring this inwards and get that tabbed in like that. Go ahead and take this here and line this up, and it's just gonna slide in from here. It's actually a tight fit, so there you go. And there is Twincast in his gorgeous tape deck mode. Really looks nice. It's a very cohesive looking unit here. I like what they did. Now there is a kind of an optional thing you do here, is flip this around. Now you kind of have to do it before you put it together. So I'll just show you. You don't have to do it, but for completeness, I'm just going to show you. If you push on this, you can flip that around and you'll get this kind of look. And that's just so that it's consistent with his look in the robot mode. But again, it's kind of your choice. You could have it however you like. So there's that. Me personally, I think it looks fine. But if you wanted to change it, you can have it like that. But there he is, complete. You can take the gun right here. There's a little slot on the handle that will fit right there on this tab. There you go. And of course, what is Twincast without his tape? And he's not quite the right tape, but if you eject this, we can get this into here. And like I mentioned, this one's a little bit tighter, so I'm not going to close it, but it does fit in here. And then you can close up the tape deck and use that eject button. All that looks really good. And for size comparison, there it is next to the Earthrise Optimus Prime. Pretty big tape deck here, but it is basically the same as the Soundwave and the Blaster and all the other repaints we've gotten. You know, it's a big tape deck. Looks nice. There you go. So final recommendations on the Transformers Legacy Evolution Twincast and Rewind. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. I'm going to recommend it. I think it's a really good figure. Now, it was already a good mold. Both the tape and blaster are well done. I like them. And there's not much change here other than maybe the face. You got that smiling face now for Twincast. And I think there was a variant that came out with blaster that had that. But either way, it is the same mold, but there's a lot of new deco and paint. And it does look really good. Now, the only thing I really could complain about on this guy is they really should have given us this guy either standalone or with blaster, because anyone that buys blaster and eject is going to want rewind. So it's a little silly that you have to buy Twincast to get rewind. I kind of understand the marketing of it, but still, that's a little off-putting, I think, to some people. But either way, a really good looking figure. I think it stands out. People who are a fan of this character are definitely going to like this. So thanks to G Tony for allowing me to take a look at this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.